as an iconic hero and veteran who contributed.
Come to brief His Excellency the contribute to solutions that are facing our country. So we have briefed him on the confirmation of delegates from Tanzania who are already confirmed.
Received the thousands of people in Western Equatorial State, capital Yambio, during the celebration of the second anniversary of re-establishment.
Doubles as one of the princesses of the kingdom was massively received by the subjects of King Wilson Oturuba. The colorful event attracted 1,000 people from government, diplomatic corps,
as well as the anthem. Our President General Salva Kiir Mayardit has set a very good example.
Meanwhile, King Wilson Oturuba of the Kingdom of Asante ordered his subjects to embark on agriculture in order to improve their livelihoods.
Encouraged everyone who are within here so that we can promote the kingdom, social cohesion, living together, peace and prosperity.
King Wilson also encouraged them to promote peace, and Mrenga said the theme of the event was in line with the UNMISS mandate of supporting stronger resilience and unified communities to establish a prosperous and peaceful South Sudan.
I can assure you all.
Alliance and SPLM-IO in presence of the Minister of Wildlife Conservation and Tourism, addressing the political rally, Minister Dishon Arcangelo calling on political parties to deliver services to the citizens.
في البداية نقول ألف مبروك لأهلي في راجة، لأنه الصورة اللي امبارح رسموه في الاستقبال ده صورة قوي وصورة جميل. فيدوا قلوبكم عشان ما تستقبلوني، وإن شاء الله الزيارة بتاعتنا دي تبقى فيها الخير، والناس تقدم تنازلات عشان نقدر نوحد كلمة راجة، ونحن أبناء راجة موجودين في محورنا المختلف. ما بالمين
عشان يساعدوا الناس بالزراعة. الزراعة ده قال الزراعة هيتم، القروش همشي وزارة الزراعة، لكن هيتم بواسطة التعاونيات. يعني ده
لأنه التشدد بتاع الأحزاب رجعنا تاني للمربع الأول، ونحن في غنى عنه، ونحن ما محتاجين لحرب تاني. لو أنت من IG أو SPLM سوا فكر المنطقة اسمه راجة. المنطقة ده بيعاني من مشاكل كتير، وانا كتير في عده مناسبات انا بقول اويه ولا فيفا ولا صحيه كويس، ودير المجتمع يكون متعافى من الروح بتاع القبليه والجهويه بتاع السياسه. المواطن بتاع راجع محتاج للكلام ده.
Of a payment, price, stability and job creation. As Abate Simon reports, the governor of the Bank of South Sudan, Dr. James Alish Garang, reaffirms the institute.
The delegation of Central Bank of South Sudan were in Boardtown to expand the government monetary mechanism that will allow the central bank to pursue the dual goals of payment. He added that the goal can only be achieved when the people in the state embrace peace and stability.
It is one of the resolutions. So going forward, I may not promise heaven and earth, but what I can see is that as I go back to Juba, we'll sit as a team, reflect, and draw a plan.
And to have a branch in the state to boost the nature of engagement with the member states, foreign investors, and fostering linkages with the workers' organizations.
And meeting, let's just start the construction so that services can start. Now we are the closer city to Juba.
Bishop reiterated interinstitutional roles of the central bank in supporting economic diversification, which to him should be taken closer to the move of the leadership of central bank. It is to spearhead its overseeing the monetary system along with the monetary policy to implementing
protecting establishment of the church in Mapordit, and land survey for both the church and Intellectuals Development Initiative. James Arusi has more.
This is to receive Governor Rinklin for an engagement between the community of Mapordit and the church for assured collaboration in a foster development in the area. This community is now looking on...
And this was a result of this school, the intellectuals of this area have contributed significantly in the development of Mapordit community in terms of infrastructure.
Missionaries. Today, with the existing health care and educational services present in the area, the alumni believe this could be advanced to cater for citizens living in the area.
Mission, and secondly, making sure that the full survey is done, that every community member has a plot. All the alumni members would have plots.
Most of us are doctors, most of us are pilots. For me, I also become a good agriculturalist. So life is simple. In any community, there are bad times.
Missionaries and sisters, they are collaborators of this community to bring that development that is demanded. Often we demand to the church development, but
now known in Lake State as one of the medical centers where complicated illnesses have been treated. With its historical background and services during the liberation struggle, its name has remained whispered among many who once...
Cole says his government is ready to engage in communities in reconciliation to end persistent conflict. The governor Cole returned to Juba on Sunday. The deputy governor of Western Bahar al-Ghazali State, the spread of rumors and misleading news. The meeting discussed a roadmap in which the cycle of participation
نحن لازم نرجع عشان نعمل تهدئة للمواطن الموجود في الواو عبر الإذاعة والتلفزيون إذا تمكن ذلك. نحن هنقعد ونشوف الشيء اللي بيحصل ده. هنا قديم له تاريخ أثري حياة فوق الحياة كويس خالص. نحن دايرين نرجع واو ده نتعلق واو ده بجمع كل قبائل السودان وبجمع أفريقيا كله.
وما دايرين تجاوز زمان تكمل السبعينات.
Let's go for a short concert break and we shall be back in a moment. The Vice-Chancellor on Friday, where he urged the students to participate and practice modern agriculture, to promote food security.
مشكلة بضاعة بتاعه يا بيروح هو يا بيروح وكده هو بيخسر كتير عشان كده الليدرشيب بتاعتنا جاء عشان يتكلموا مع التجار والحوافة.
Akuma ya ode bugulega godini. Akuma ya bugulega godini. Wa akuma ya ode bugulega inu amshi fimelda. Wa akuma kamana ya bugulega amshi fimelda. Alindi intiram le belleto bellet beraba. Be ya o khalana na kuni na bellet wa izol behitana makuma bitaw fi belleto ya o zol benja. Na man ita kun baden betala businessman ali khubar besadu bellet. Isoko leta ngamul sukarda. Yuza mena kum baden betala nas kubar.
An accused of dollar counterfeit in northern Bahar al-Ghazali state have been arrested. The two men alleged to be Lake State citizens on were cuffed red-handed. Major General Philip Madut Thong Ajongo has this to say.
الاثنين مشتبهين فيهم ده تم ضبطهم مبلغ هم 2 مليون جنيه بعد ما هو مشى بدلوا القروش للتجار. المبلغ الدولار مشى بدلوا القروش ده خيروه لباوند من التجار. بعد اليوم تضع انه التجار جو بلغوا للناس CID ولا في ناس جو خيروا لنا القروش ده والقروش تضع انه بقى مزيف. هم طواشا اللي قوم بمواصفات التجار بدلوا منهم قروش واللقوا شايلين نفس المبالغ الباوند اللي هم خيروه من التجار ديل وجاء اثبتوا انه فعلا انا جينا من جوبا.
The returnees spoke upon arrival in Wau and Juba respectively. This week, the Humanitarian with the UN Migration Agency (IOM) transferred at least.
The Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management, with onward transportation for refugees from Malacan to Wau and Juba. It is the fourth day. We have actually transported 147 to Wau this morning, and today and 346 of Juba. That gives us 493 returnees that are airlifted by the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management. The ministry is also acknowledge their effort and coordination in partnership of onward transportation with the refugees. I hereby thank the crew and the Juba International Airport.
الخدمة اللي قدمتها علينا نشكرهم شكر جدا. وطبعا أنا شخصيا أول مرة أجي جوبا فالحمد لله جدا جدا جدا. فحسي من هنا متجه لحتة اسمها قدالي.
أنا بشكركم بشكر الله على الحاجة جابوا في الدنيا دي. UN هسه حاجة سووا لنا حاجة سمي جديد. لأن احنا جينا من جودة جابونا لرنج من رنج جابونا لملكال من ملكال جينا وصلنا لمدينة.
Flag during international competition in the Western African nation of Ghana, calling on South Sudanese to support the Matai kick boxing.
This guy is struggling to build up fighters, to build up a good kickboxing, really big fights, and we them getting more and more successful. Grandpa of kickboxing, you're the man. Thank you.
بقولها الميكس مارشالات هي المصارعة مختلط مع البوكسينج والكيك بوكسينج، عشان كده سموها لعبة مختلطة المواي تاي. وهدفنا انه المفروض نحن نمشي لأول افريكان جيم.
Behind us, so we can knock down walls if we are in together. We can knock down anybody if we